She is affectionately called Dr. Mom, the molder of minds. And today she's going to talk about from metaversity to AI hollow tutors. So let's go on this journey with her. She's also got some VR experience and some other things you'll have the opportunity to try as well. Dr. Morris.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Muhsinah Morris, also like she said, affectionately known as Dr. Molder of Minds. And I am here to talk to you all about Morehouse's Metaversity. Now, I am a biomolecular chemist by training who thought it was only right during a pandemic to get my advanced in organic chemistry course learning in virtual reality. And myself and 3 other brave colleagues of mine were the first to make virtual reality the classroom on a digital twin of Morehouse College. So I'm going to take you through our journey and how we've gone from, hey JC, having a virtual digital twin to simulations to now AI Hollow tutors that our students can access 24/7. So I'm going to talk a little bit about metaversity and education and the role of our AI Hollow tutors and kind of how that came about. I always say that AI, oh, my picture didn't show up. That AI gave, okay, come on, act right. Hold on one second, y'all. You know, I don't like when the picture don't show up. AI gave XR its superpowers, so extended reality has been great. The technology is getting better, but being able to actually generate content that you want to see has become very integral in what we do. We've seen an impact on student learning, and I just want to let you all know that all of the innovation is happening right here in the Atlanta University Center at Morehouse College is actually making a global impact on education and learning. So we taught over 50 courses in immersive virtual reality, and there are now 200 metaversities, of which Morehouse is the first. So this is me. I have been nominated and won all of these great awards, and I really think is just how much support the provost, the president's office has given us, and very grateful to sponsors and people who have just worked beside us, especially our EdTech arm, Victory XR. So we partner with them, and they've been basically our software development piece, and it's helping us transform the way that we teach our students. And I always like to say my why, because people are like, you work really hard and you do a whole lot of stuff, but I have a whole lot of reason. So I'm a mom of 5 boys, hence also Dr. Mom too, and a wife. And my 5 sons are all somehow integrated into tech. So electrical engineer, UI UX design, cybersecurity specialist, and all of them are gamers. But I also had a love and curiosity for learning because I have a brother who had meningitis at the age of 4 and it left him brain damage. And I was a special needs sister whose imaginative play was how can I cure my brother, and went on to study chemistry because of that, neurochemistry. And so coming into, full circle with 2 parents that just believed in education, they made me believe that everything that I did was possible. So as I'm standing here, I'm not just standing as myself, I'm standing behind a wonderful family. I actually have a granddaughter because my oldest son understood the assignment after he got married, is to bring a girl home. And then 2,500 Morehouse scholars, all of which call me Dr. Mom. And the servant leadership that I am trying to instill in them to continue to go out to their communities and thrive. This is about wealth building, using innovation to overcome oppression, 20 generations of oppression where we could not learn, where we could not thrive. And I feel like this is the time now for them to really explore their genius. And we are right at the bleeding cutting edge, and exposure is everything for students. So you might say, what is a metaversity? So people say the metaverse is dead. People say the metaverse is just meta, but we were Morehouse in the metaverse before Facebook changed their name to Meta. And that was a real smart move on their part because they have actually tricked the minds of the world into believing that they are the metaverse. But the metaverse is a collection of virtual worlds in a persistent shared space where you can learn, grow, connect, But for us at Morehouse, it's really been for all of those things. At a time when we couldn't gather, we were able to have things like the Candle in the Dark Gala for our students, Meditation Mondays in the Metaverse to help with mindfulness practice and metacognitive strategies and growth. And we were able to actually measure the impact that it was making. And so that was the first data on how these tools in AR and VR could actually work to help increase learning. And we did this before Stanford even taught their first one, and they have a whole history of using human-computer interaction to study in VR with Jeremy Davidson. And I thought that was really powerful that we took on this enormous project of making virtual reality the classroom when the father or grandfather like of VR was like, I'm not doing it. And he taught one summer class of communication on the platform and was like, we're good on that. It is a hard job. So I say it's my happy place, it's where I have joy, but it is challenging. So Morehouse partnership with Victory XR started actually in 2020 during the pandemic. I taught, anybody know TRIO program? Upper Bound Math Science? Yeah, Upper Bound. So I was a research science coordinator. I've been teaching in that program for 14 years. Every summer, I give half of my summer to the TRIO program. And we started teaching in asynchronous virtual reality, but I didn't know what students were doing. So this gave us an opportunity to be able to be in a room with all of our students showing up as their avatar presence. And it just totally changed the way that they saw themselves. So our Metaversity has immersive features. We do have a virtual twin campus, but students have an opportunity to go to hundreds of different sites, of which I'm going to show you in just a second, where they can have interactive experiences either in a lab space, back in time. And Morehouse is very pivotal in creating the culturally responsive spaces for classes that fit our student population or our learning objectives. So it's been really, really good to be first. Because when you're first at something, usually you're the blueprint, and we're the blueprint that is able to just continue to innovate and iterate over time. And it's been so much fun.